Australia. We are going third time lucky today for our Christmas Stampathon golden greenery cards. I've had technological issues. I've had someone calling me and ruining my volume on my live. I just hope that everyone comes back and finds me and we can get making our Christmas Stampathon golden greenery cards. So I cannot believe today is the 25th of December, which means 5 months till Christmas Day. It also means 5 days until I have a 20-year-old, which is a little bit scary, but back to the task at hand. Yes, Bev, let's go third time lucky. The Christmas Stampathon is a group on Facebook, so if you look up Christmas Stampathon 2024, I also have a link in the description box. You can find us and participate in our monthly challenges. We make Christmas cards all year. We just ask, I'm the one that posts every month, but we just ask as a group, Candy is one of us, that you make multiple cards, and by making multiple cards during the year, it'll hopefully take some of the stress off when we get to the end of the year. Yay, I'm so glad everyone's back and finding me. So this month's challenge it's a pretty simple challenge. I think it's a challenge everyone can easily participate in. We are just asking that you use red, green, oh yay Gina, welcome, red, green and cream, which I will use very vanilla to make some projects. So I am using the golden greenery, which I have used quite a bit. It's a brand new online exclusive that came out earlier this month, and I did my Christmas in July class, so that's those 3 exclusive cards right there. When I do those, that was very Australian. When I do those videos next week, that's on my agenda, because I have a team meeting this weekend that I've done nothing for. So that's kind of tonight and tomorrow, in between getting everything done for a 20-year-old's birthday party tomorrow night. So yes, team meeting first, then next week I will film these 3 exclusive videos, and for $10 you can purchase this class. Those videos won't be made public, they are exclusive to my classes, and that class you can see on my Facebook page. I'm pretty sure that the event is still current. Just let me check. I'm right here actually on my page. Who knew? Hello, thank you everyone so much for coming back. Can you believe 5 months till Christmas today? Crazy, crazy, crazy. Just let me make sure I've still got that event active. I don't, but it is in my past events, and I will put it on my list to go to my classes page, which is in the description box below. So I really hope, if you haven't already joined our Christmas Stampathon page, that you join. Firstly, to get some inspiration, and secondly, to participate in the challenges. Oh, Lisa, this is live number 3 in the last 25 minutes. So thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad everyone came back. So I did get a call. I know, Candy, 20. Crazy, crazy. My baby, my first baby, is 20. Owen will always be my baby, but yes, Lavender is 20. Not next week, so that's okay. I was going to say something. So using the golden greenery stamp set, I will also be using the season greetings of the season set. These are brand new online exclusives this month. this morning as a demonstrator, I was able to have a look at the new September to December PDF for the new catalogue. It's very nice. It's very nice. I do have favorites already. All the paper is gorgeous. All the ephemera is beautiful. I do like that things are kind of on the traditional side. Of course, we've got some snow things. We've got some summer, Christmas things coming. And, oh, you're naughty. You're staying up past your bedtime, Lisa. There's some really, really cute things in there. I can't get everything, but I totally endorse the catalogue. He's really, really cute. So I'm going to flip around. I'm going to hope that nothing happens and we can get through take 3 of this live video without any technological glitches. This is the plan. So as I flip around, tell me, are you a member of the Christmas Stampathon on Facebook? So that's what I want to know. And if you already are a member, tell me, do you find it inspiring? Do you find it helpful to get ahead with those projects? Please tell me I did not just lose volume, because that will be totally annoying. Okay, you're a member. You're a member and a design member, Candy. We've got you in hook, line and sinker, and we're not getting rid of you. Yes, please do. Is it Roni? I just want to make sure I'm getting that right. And I'll probably forget before next video, next time I see. Yes, you can hear me, Bev. That's awesome. I'm going to turn off my overhead light so we don't have any nasty shadows while I move my glass mat. Painful. Yes, you do, Margine. I miss seeing your creations. Okay, hopefully we're all good here. Yes. So the Christmas Stampathon is a group you can jump in and out of. You do not need to do the challenges every month. That isn't something we go, you have to. Obviously, they are there to inspire you, but you absolutely don't have to. Okay. I've got my red and my green. I am grabbing out my cream. So these are, they're too thick, but that's okay. They're too wide. So how many have I got here? This will, 4. Great. 4 cards. I may use this for sentiments, but let's, actually, I will kind of probably need that now for sentiment. So just plain, very vanilla cardstock. I know, oh, it does actually look vanilla on screen. Yay! Sometimes it doesn't look that way. Okay, what I'm planning on doing, using my 2 sprig stamps to create some greenery in the background, using this one as a berry and having a sentiment. So I kind of want the greenery and our berries to come out from either the side or above and below the sentiment. So I kind of want the sentiment to be our focal piece. And this is currently mounted to my Stamparatus until I make my video. Should we do Merry Christmas? So for those of you who aren't Australian, hello to all my Aussies here. I love it. Yes, you did so well. Oh, I'm so glad that you loved having all the cards when you were just a regular member, Candy. So for us to say happy holidays, the only two things in Australia that we celebrate as now, I'm just going as a general population, is Christmas Day, Boxing Day, which is the day after Christmas Day, and New Year. So it's a bit weird for us to say happy holidays. But for us to say Merry Christmas or season's greetings is quite good. So I'm thinking, just for ease of use, I might use season's greetings. Even though our season is short, I think it will work really, really well. Now, obviously, I could put these together, which I have done in previous videos this month with this set. I've put together Merry and Christmas and this Merry and Christmas. And of course, we've got the New Year as well and two great inside sentiments. So if oh, sorry, that was very loud. A lot louder than I anticipated. So, I'm thinking I want to stamp this in red. Okay, now I've grabbed out Real Red. You could use Cherry Cobbler, you could use Poppy Parade, what other reds? So Cherry Cobbler, Real Red, Poppy Parade are probably our reddest reds, and then we go into our pinks, our pink side, the side of that. But they are pretty much our three reds. Even in our in colours currently, we haven't got any reds, but we do have a good selection. So Real Red is probably our medium red. Cherry Cobbler is our dark red and has a lot more brown in it to our Real Red. And then we have Poppy Parade, which is probably, sorry, I just want to do a test stamp first. Perfect. Poppy Parade is definitely more on the orange side of red, but it definitely does have its place and works very, very well. Yes. Ah, right. But isn't it like Thanksgiving and you've got, what am I missing? Thanksgiving and there's something else, isn't there? You've got just so many holidays. So I've stamped that once. I want to see if possibly it's going to fit really, really beautifully in my labeled with love punch, because I want to make this super duper easy for myself. And it does. It fits really nicely, but I am punching 2 pieces of paper there, which would be wasteful. Okay, so because I said I'm going to make 4 cards, I'm going to punch this out 4 times. So I'm going to do everything in batches. Thanksgiving isn't included in the holidays. That's something completely different, is it? Well, there you go. Thank you for educating me, Miss Candy. Whoops. Now, I do have red ink on myself. Where is my cloth? I did have it here. I pulled it out of the laundry today because I did remember to wash it after Tuesday's video. And now I feel like I'm getting red ink everywhere. Yep, I've got it all inside here. I knew where it was hiding. Okay. Right. I am going to use some hand sanitizer because that gets rid of any excess ink. It doesn't get rid of the staining. Washing my hair tomorrow when I do that will help that fact. But it does get rid of the excess ink. Right. And I just always have a microfiber cloth in my craft area just to wipe said moments up. Okay. Two. Want to do 2 more. So now that I'm happy with that, I will just go and stamp these 2 just like that. That one has a little bit of shadowing on it, but that's okay. It will do. I've just removed excess ink off that stamp. I'm going to not close this because I will get on stamping this berry situation, because it kind of is a situation. It's actually meant to be greenery, hence the golden greenery name, but I'm kind of making it something it's not. I don't think the designers of the stamp set would have had intended. So the good thing about using a hand script sentiment is I don't have to punch it straight. Love that for myself. So my second piece of paper, which I've managed to get red ink on, because yes, I am that special. So I want this one, and I'm going to stamp my stems first. So that will help us immensely, because then I will have the correct amount of space for when I put in my red berries. So all of those are done. I do like having a closed ink pad. So I'm going to do these stems, get these out of the way. I'm going to put them in a container off to the side so they're nice and corralled. Yes, I don't know, Roni, what that first event is. I've never heard of that. So please educate me. So these are going to be die cut. They do not have to be perfect, because nothing in nature is perfect. Clearly I am, but you know. Sorry, could not resist. Okay, so I've stamped my 4. I am, even though I want to use this again, I'm going to be smart and close this over. I'm not going to clip it, I'm just going to close it over. Okay, now bring in my real red ink pad and bring in our secondary leaf / berries. So just because this is very solid stamp, I just run my hand over it to condition it, and that will help the berries stamp really, really well. So we want to get this fairly close. So you can see they look like red berries with green stems. So I kind of saw something similar, just perusing Pinterest. Unfortunately, I can't give credit to the person because it didn't even use this stamp set, and I was literally zooming through. Okay. So do you see how we've made the greenery? Ah, okay. I had never ever heard of that. So thank you Okay. So that is them lined up. I am going to take some time now to, I think I'm finished with my red completely. I don't plan, and note the word I don't plan on using it anymore, but it doesn't mean I'm clipping it closed. I am just carefully closing it. So I will just give these a bit of a rub. I do this so then when I clean them with my stamp chamois, I'm not clogging up my stamp chamois with a whole lot of ink. Now, will these stain? Yep. Is that going to give any effect to the next time I stamp? No. Actually, staining is the sign of a very good quality photopolymer set. So, well, almost lost that. So I have my die from the Golden Greenery die set, which goes with the stamp set. So you can get it currently as a bundle and save 10%. So I have my, no, I've got a big piece of paper. Use the big one, Ellen. I've got my large, my main size Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine. Everyone thought I'd drop that. I saved it. What I might even do is bring across these are all the dies that I use in my Golden Greenery / Christmas in July class. So I've been smart and I've kept them all out to make my videoing next week a little bit easier. Okay, let's cut these out. I still don't know the exact design of my card. Now you can see, maybe, no you can't. So hopefully now you can see there are 2 holes in the bottom of this die. So those 2 holes are so you can see the stem and have it lined up really, really well. So I'm hoping that's close enough is good enough. And with all our technical issues, Lavender's already finished karate and is home. Just walk through the door. Now that did move just a little bit. So relined that up. Yes, I can see the stem through there. And pop that down and hold. I even moved that and that die didn't move. Okay, if you hear that little crunching sound, it's because I have new plates. So that isn't too bad. Is it perfect? No. Did I line up the stem? Yes. Okay. How was class, love? Good. There we go. Pardon? You hurt your knee and your ankle. How did you manage? My right knee and my left ankle. Your right knee. Well, diagonal pairs normally happens. What did you do?
I don't know. I just landed weird.
You landed weird, okay. Right. Okay. Well, see, I'm a little off. I can see I'm a little off. Hopefully that's better. Yeah. See, in the Catholic calendar, so from the 26th to, not like I grew up Catholic, you've got, there we go. You've got the 12 days of Christmas that come after Christmas. People think they're before Christmas. I did that one perfectly. People think it's before Christmas, but 12 days of Christmas is actually after Christmas. It's not before. Okay, that's lined up really well. And then I can start thinking about, I really didn't have that held down, because normally what I do is I put the plate in and I like hold it down really, really well. Like I do that. And I hold it in. There we go. That's what I was missing, my sandwiching. And I've totally lost my train of thought. Yeah, what do you do? Do you swap gifts, or is it just a celebration? I'd love to know what is actually involved in that celebration. I love learning new kind of things like that. Okay. Yes, with the Feast of the Epiphany, that's correct. And unfortunately, back when I was 14, that's when I was in Rome, which meant, I'll just need that to catch, which meant everything closed for half a day. But I did get to sit in St. Peter's with the Pope, saying Mass. I was, quite frankly, looking up at the ceiling because the architecture in that building, oh my God, is amazing. Okay, so I think we're done with all our die cutting. I want to keep these fairly simple. So I've got the die cut element. I've got the punched element of the sentiment. Right, so card fronts. This is where I just want to work out whether we're going portrait or landscape or what we're doing. Okay, so it's nice to have a couple of elements, knowing what I want to do, but often I do build this with... See, I could do that landscape and then have our other sprigs. And I will grab that stamp out. So I'll use a stamp to help me visualize that, where everything's going to be. So I'd have one there and I'd have one there. Or I could have it like here. And doesn't want to come up. I think I like landscape actually. Gives me a bit more scope to what I would like. Oh dear. Come back, stamp. Thank you. Okay, fair enough. Oh, sounds like a fun time. I mean, it's nice to gather with those that you love at that time of year. So I've got our most solid image, and I'm going to stamp that in soft sea foam, and then I'm going to go over that image in mossy meadow. Okay, so I'm going to pull that away. I am going to pull back the sentiment just to see where I need to kind of go. Everyone's going to be a little bit different because, you know, we're not perfect. Neither is my stamping. So I want one to go there, and then one to go this way, and then let me pop this here. Maybe I do want a third. I think I do want a third behind it, and then place this over the top. And then I can very quickly get on to the others, because I'm, yep, 1, 2, 3, fourth element, fifth element. I've got 5 elements, which is always pleasing when we are making things using those odd numbers. Okay, so that is one card front, and then we've got to work out what colour we'd want to mount this on, because this literally is a card front. It's not the size of a card base. So I kind of want to do my opposing ones first. Oh, I missed that middle a little bit, but that's fine, because I'm going to come in with that detail. Okay, these two. Love having all of these. I've always generally got some card fronts. That's got a bit of a bodgy cut here, so I'm just going to fix that while I see it. Oh, there. Just like that, it is fixed. Leave it there a little bit longer for the ink to transfer. That is a lot nicer than what we had before. I think I was going to say I missed part of that inking, but that's okay. Three and one more. And then we're basically assembling, guys. These haven't taken long at all. I've seen Candy's card that she will put up when it goes the 25th in America. Obviously, we're not there yet because I live in the future with Bev and Margaret and a couple of others. We do live in the future. Any mail? David's gone out to check the mail. He's not talking to me. He's got headphones on. Okay, so I've done all of those in soft seafoam. I love this green. It's just beautiful and soft. A great layering green. And then I'm going to come in with our Mossy Meadow. So this Mossy Meadow will... it will coordinate with what we've already got, but it will give depth to these sprigs. Okay, here I do need a little bit more lining up. Okay, I think I need a scrap piece of paper under this, otherwise I'm going to be doing lots of mopping up. Okay, that is fine. So you can see here how we're going to get this beautiful detail. Am I getting it perfect? Nope. And that's okay. And that is one done. I do have a little bit of ink where I don't want it to transfer from the ink pad. So bring this one in. Now, will we need some dottage, do you think? I know Glenna's not here to answer because it's probably past her bedtime, but I know she will be watching the replay. So, oh, that was way off that one, but that's okay. It's just swaying in the breeze. So's that one. All good. don't even need to get my inking like even. You only made one. Yeah, that's like my video on Tuesday, Candy. I only made one card. It was a very special card and only one got made. But that's okay. It's all good. Sometimes we just need to make that beautiful one special card. And then hopefully a very special person gets that card and appreciates the time and effort you put into it. By the way, Candy, pick me. Thank you, Miss Maureen. Unfortunately, Maureen, the call that went through earlier that involved you made me lose volume in my YouTube video. So it's like, no. So I've had to start this live stream like 3 times, Maureen. I've been plagued with technical issues. Now, I'm not going to wipe down my other one because we're pretty good there. I do have a hair on my card. I don't need to be sending my DNA in the mail. Okay. So, did anyone answer the dottage question? I know. And obviously it's not going to be like, I think it would have to be like basic beige dottage, which I think is like the perfect like light brown. Okay. I just felt like I had ink. I'm going to have to moisturize my hands after this to replenish all the moisture. So my perfect dottage at the moment is either the dottage from Layering Leaves or the dottage from Inspiring Snapdragons. But I think I'm going to use the Layering Leaves just because we're in like a leaf theme. Yes, maybe some dottage, of course. Okay. Would you believe I never realised this set was around last catalogue? And I also didn't realise that these leaves coordinate with the bow punch. Call me thick, but yes. Okay, oh dear. I did get a little bit of, it'll dry, just a little bit of alcohol. No one can see it. Okay, I'm just going to see how dark this is. It's not dark at all. So this is going on to that's lovely. Maybe a titch down here. Just let me grab that label. Oh yes, that looks lovely. Very happy with that. So you can see how the basic beige works on the very vanilla. So I'm just being a bit random. Nothing, kind of filling in the spaces in between and using my stamped off ink as well because hey, why not? Okay, I'm quite happy with that. Thank you. I'm glad you girls love it. The basic beige is becoming very quickly a firm favorite. I do love how it looks, both in the cardstock and in the ink. Okay, and I'll do one here and one there. Nice. I think that just gives a little bit of fullness to some scrawny sprigs. I mean, they're not really scrawny. I've done 3, so okay, that's all 4 done. So that the dottage never takes long to put in. Sometimes you can do it as a finishing touch, but because everything I'm adding now has dimension, I wanted to pop it in now, so then it makes it a little bit easier. Thank you, Bev. And I do love this particular dottage, actually. It's a nice consistency of dottage. It's not too much. Okay, I just need a swig of water. How are we going for time, guys? Been streaming for 40 minutes and I'm up to assembly. Who am I? Okay, dimensionals. So I'm going to drop my dimensionals on the ground first and foremost. It would not be one of my live videos or videos in general if I didn't drop something on the ground. So now that we have successfully done that, what I think I'm going to do is grab all my pieces and put dimensionals on them. So with our berries, I think I want a dimensional here, but I want this part to stick down. So we're going to go for like a multi-layer kind of thing. So one there, and then I'll use glue down here. Okay, and I think I definitely want 2 dimensionals on here. Right, let's tip this out. Always great to have bowls and containers on your craft desk so you can corral your punched or die cut pieces. So that just means, touch wood, I don't lose anything. Haha, famous last words. And yeah, basically so we don't lose anything, and I can easily count and make sure I have enough of the elements because they are corralled. Okay. Whoops, no, that's a little high. That's fine. It's all good. Our piece, I think, is going roughly, our pseudo berry pieces are going in the middle. That's what I'm envisaging. So we shall not worry about where that's going. This is why I don't use my fingers and I use my extension of my hands, which are my paper snips. Right. Don't need this piece of paper anymore. That can go away because we're not stamping over the edges or doing anything like that. So let's bring back in our backgrounds. And if you're, I know the challenge this month is red, green and cream, but by adding in a brown or a number of neutral colors, you are definitely staying within the parameters of the challenge. So don't stress if you're there going, oh my God, I can't use a brown. Using neutrals is totally okay. Or add in another fun color. I know Shirley took a little bit of liberty when she was making her projects, and she added in some pastel colors. So she added in a pink, which is a variety of red, and she added in like a really pastel-y green. Just trying to get this label. So I've got one end like planted. I'm happy with that. And that, even though these are the same color, you get that differentiation in the colors, because I've got the greenery coming out this side and the dottage coming out that side. So I haven't changed my glue over from Tuesday's video. So we are still surviving on the end of this glue. And yep, it has bunged up again. Actually, I can see that. Maybe I can tease that out with my hands. Yes, I got that glue goober all by myself. How proud of me am I? Okay, so we've got our glue at the bottom, our dimensional at the top, and I am going in for somewhere around there. I could also put it out there, but that's fine. I'm quite happy to have that empty space. What do we think of that? Does that look festive? Am I following that festive Christmas theme that we are doing? Obviously, I haven't added the card base, but I am thinking I am adding a real red card base to pick up on these reds. I think that will look nice. Tell me what you think. If you don't think red will work, but I can try red. I can try our basic beige. I think that would look really nice as well. So what I basically want to do with this sentiment, I really want to cover up this place here in the center where we have all of our intersecting branches. I'm just kind of eyeballing it there. I'm not being terribly particular or getting it in the right spot, at the same spot every time, because it doesn't need to be. Okay, so I really just want to hide that stem, the bottom of the stem at least. Okay, so that's those two done. Two more to go. You love it. Thank you. I'm glad you're liking where I'm going with this. As I say, keeping it simple. If you're making multiple cards, you want to keep it simple. You don't want anything too tizzy. This is something I was watching some trashy TV before I went live. I was watching an American soap opera that I've watched since, well, there was a time there where I didn't watch it, and then there was a time there that Australia jumped like 10 years ahead to catch up with where they were in America. But yes, I was watching my trashy TV before I came on. So this is definitely a trashy TV kind of task where you can do mindlessly and mindlessly watch your trashy TV as well. I know not everyone's into trashy TV, but you know, whatever you're into watching, we've all got those shows that we can zone out to. Yes, less is more, but I am considering my embellishment options. Because, you know, there's always, well, there is always room for bling. Whether we choose to use bling or not is kind of another thing. But definitely looking to use some bling. So we've done the main components almost. We're just down to our final card here, and then I will finalize our card base. And as always, the last thing I do is embellishments, because it's like putting on jewelry to an outfit. It just adds that final touch. And if you read my blog posts, I always go, I finished with, because generally it is that last thing. Okay, so generally this is going in the same spot on each card. Some are a bit higher, some are a bit lower, but you know, we're getting there. Oh, blue, just a dot. There we go, nothing crazy. Nothing crazy. There we go. That will good just a little bit. Now I've kind of got that song in my head for anyone who's like 80s, 90s. Investments would add elegance. I know you mean embellishments, but I love that embellishments turned into investments. How funny is that? Right, because Basic Beige is closer at hand. What have I got here? I do have a whole nother pack that arrived late last week, a whole new pack of Basic Beige, because I'm running through it. So that is what this card looks like on Basic Beige. So you've got like this calming tone on tone, and because Basic Beige does have a little bit of a green base, it goes really well because we've got the greenery in there. So I think the Basic Beige is going to give us a really, really elegant look. Let's grab in my Real Red if I can get in here and pick up. This is audience participation. I do want to know which one you want, or I can do two of each. So that is it on the red. So basically, because I already have all my card fronts basically made, I can pop these side by side and you can tell me Basic Beige or Real Red. I mean, I like both. I don't think there is a wrong choice. Shall we do a poll? What do you think? There are 20 of us here. Let me see. Start a poll. So, beige or red? It's going to be the easiest way for you to tell me. Oh, no. No. End poll. Sorry. Sorry. I need to, yeah. I haven't done a poll for a while, guys. Starter, no. Don't want to start a Q&A. I want to start a poll. Okay, so card base, beige or red. There we go. Starting poll now. So if you can answer me while I pick up my cardstock. Drop number 2. So we've started the video 3 times and I've dropped 2 things. Beige. It is the same red. So the Real Red is the same red that I stamped in. So, oh, everyone's saying beige. Okay, all 47 had 7 votes. I've had 8 votes. Oh, someone changed their mind. I'm 50-50. Come on, guys. I need a few more votes to see which way we're going. I'm not going to get these cards done in an hour because we're... Oh, red is out in front. So I've had 9 votes. There are 18 of us here. Oh, we're back to 50-50. I think I'm doing 2 of each. If we're this close, let's do 2 of each. Okay, that's not hard. Then that way we're getting the best of both worlds. So I'll end that poll in just a second. I will get a full piece of cardstock. So then I can, because I'll get 2 card bases out of each. So get down our trimmer. Now I do like side folding cards. So what I do to make a side folding landscape card. So I take it in the portrait mode and I score down the middle like that. Then I go into, so landscape mode, score, portrait mode, cut. And that gives me 2 real red. I'm going to end that poll on 50-50. Did that end? Yep. And then with the basic beige, I want to score on landscape, which is our lighter. I've got a frog in my throat after having a drink. Yeah, that was way too close, Maureen. Way too close. So, score in landscape, and I've dropped my 3rd thing, and I actually need it because it's my cutting blade. But never fear, it is my grabber to the rescue. Best thing I ever bought from Aldi. Well, one of. I've bought some pretty awesome things at Aldi actually. So that's, yep, that is back in. I am at the right spot. And I've got 2 landscape card bases that are side folding. So I need my bone folder. So for anyone who is brand new or doesn't use a bone folder, so I have my score. This has the depressed score line and the inside has the mountain. So this is the valley and the mountain is on the inside. I always put the mountain on the inside because that piece of, or that side of the cardstock, it's already bruised. So it is going to fold the easiest and give us a beautifully closed card. And I just burnish the fold just like that. Actually, that one isn't perfect, but that's okay. No one is. No one is perfect. Okay. Do real red. And do this. So are we thinking of possibly adding in a metallic to this card? I'm going to have to choose something really classy because these are really elegant cards in the end. You mean the me scoring, the clink clink. Now I'm going to ask what sounded familiar, the words that I used, or oh dear, I'm just oh dearing the amount of glue that I've got in there. Okay, so I use the multi-purpose glue, so I have wiggle room to do exactly what I am doing here to get this perfect. Okay, there we go. So there's card 1. Please pray for me. Things dropping. Well, that is true. That is true. And, you know, Aldi is one of my favourite stores. I'm going there tonight to get some supplies for the birthday party. And then, then tomorrow, I will be going to the other supermarket to grab a few other things and some household things for the party.
Is that their party?
Yes, we did say party. We were saying a lot of the people here have known you a very long time, Miss Lavender, and cannot believe that you're turning 20 in 5 days.
Cooper forgot and made other plans.
Oh, how rude.
I know.
Did you say you're more important?
No.
I would have.
I don't operate like that one.
Oh, so we're one down.
We're down to what, 7?
7. That's okay.
That's okay. That's enough for a good party anyway.
Yep. And I've got blue on my hands. So what are we thinking of these, love?
Good.
Good? You like them? They're elegant.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the 2 real red ones. And then we are going with our 2 basic beige ones. When I dropped the cutting blade. Yes. Yep. Okay, I'm right on the end of my glue here. I think I will get enough out to finish these, and then
Are they Christmas cards?
well, it says season's greetings, so I hope so, love.
Oh, it's a weird squiggly one.
It's cursive writing. Can't you read cursive writing?
I'm writing cursive.
Pardon?
I'm writing cursive. That's not cursive. That's weird.
That.
Yeah, no, it's all fancy.
It's all fancy.
It's all fancy.
It's all fancy. Rightio. Rightio. It's all fancy. Right. Right. Okay. Let's make sure we've got that fold the right way, because the other day I did make I made a left-hand opening card. I do it often, and yes, it frustrates me when I do it. Have I fixed it? No. Is someone going to get a left-handed opening card that I know is left-handed? Absolutely. Because I give it to people that will get what happened. Okay. Now, that is going to just go like so. Now, we are up to our embellishments. So, just let me grab any of those corners that are lifting up. I think we're good. Can't even tell you what card base had alcohol on it. Okay, so no, definitely not those ones. I want something a little flat. They're white, they're not. No, purple's not. Ooh, I do have the these are smoky slate and basic grey, but they're nice and silver. Of course, we've got our rhinestones. I've got our metallic gems. I do have our iridescent foil gems, but I see them more as gold. I'm thinking these clear ones might be the winner in colour. No, none of the right colours. I could use some pearls. But they're white. They're not vanilla. So maybe not. Not the right colour. Butterflies, I don't think are going to do us any favours. Blooming pearls, not the right colours. I do have these ones. So these are our festive pearls. And I think, I think they're a little big. Great. So let's just pop these back to the side. Oh my God, I grabbed out a lot. Something shiny. Yes, I agree. Because whilst this is beautiful, we have dimension, everything is paper. So we want to add something of a different texture. So that's why a lot of people use ribbon or twine. They want to add a different texture to their project. Okay, so if you're saying something shiny, maybe these are a bit too matte. So I might pop those aside. These are all one colour. No, I can pop those aside too. Okay, so we're down to 3. Metallic. These metallic gems. Yep, metallic gems. Foil dots. Or we've got our staple basic rhinestones. Shall we do a poll? Let's do it. Okay. Rhinestones, foil, gems, or metallic gems. I think that's a nice variety. And then you can tell me. I have started that poll, so you can tell me what you would like, and I'll just sit here and have a drink. Open this. Metallic gems for the moment are winning the race. Oh, yeah. It's so fun seeing the percentages change. I can show you up close. So these are the foil. They come in copper, gold and silver. These are our normal silver clear rhinestones, or we have our iridescent foil gems, but these have more they have more gold in them than they do iridescence. But I think with 50% our metallic gems have won. And you know what? It doesn't matter what color I use on each card, because there is no precedence of color that I have used. But I'm probably going to lean towards silver, because I actually haven't used many of these silver friends. So I'm just going to put a couple here and just one up there. I think I will end this poll. Oh no, okay, do I need to use some of the foil gems as well? I might use both. Do we think 3 is enough? I think 3 is good. I'll show you the foil gems on our next card. So I can do one of each. One foil, one metallic. Because that was a tie. And that can go there. 3, yes, okay, thanks, Candy. So that is our foil gem. Although what I'm thinking this time is using, well, that totally came away from our dot there. Okay, let's pick this up. Oh, come on. I just want you to flip over. But it's flipped over Right, give it a push down. Yep, that now has the dot attached. So because this one's got a little bit more space, I'm going to put the 2 at the top and then the 1 at the bottom. And then 1 there. I think that looks a little more balanced for that one in particular. Okay, now we're going back to the foil, and I think, or the metallic, I think I'm still going to stick with the silver here, just to get them kind of used. So 2 up here and 1 at the bottom. I like that. So now I'm thinking these ones kind of need a bit of a balance out. So I think I'm going to go 5 on a couple. So that one down there, and then do I want to use another big one? No, I want to use a little one. And then 1 there. That looks a little more balanced because it was looking very bottom heavy. So I'm also going to do that here. Oh, maybe I don't need to. I'll put 1 at the bottom and then just put another one at the top. So that kind of makes it a bit more balanced there. Because I had those sprigs closer together, I didn't have to do what I thought I needed to do. Okay, guess what? 4 cards done. We've been going 71 minutes, which 1 hour and 10. Let's just say we did these 4 in an hour because I've had some chatting time. So the 2 stamp sets I've used is Golden Greenery. So we used both this sprig and we used both this Greenery. That's what we've used out of that. I did use the dottage out of the Layering Leaves stamp set. So the colours I have used I'm just getting the ink pads together. Thank you, Candy. I'm glad you like them. For something that had 0 forethought, I'm doing well. So I used Real Red, Basic Beige, and my 2 greens were Soft Seafoam and Mossy Meadow. So I have followed the challenge, which was using oh, I didn't go back and even up that one. So the challenge for this month is using red, green, and cream. So I think I want 3 there and just 1 more at the bottom. Do you think I can grab it? Nope. It didn't look quite even enough. That looks better now. So I also used the layered with Love punch for the sentiment. Very, very useful. And you can get a punch or 3 dies with this. I don't have the stamp set. I do just have the punch. And to cut out our berries / greenery, I did use the matching Golden Greenery dies. Now these are available as an online exclusive at the moment. And for our sentiment, we did use Greetings of the Season. So 3 stamp sets, 4 colours, and 2 embellishment packs. So the foil, the iridescent foil, and the metallic gems. So I used those as well. So I do hope that you check out everyone's inspiration over on our Christmas Stampathon Facebook page. Links are below. So you will have till the 24th of August to finish this challenge. You can really do the challenges every time, but there are a bunch of us who choose who we like the best, who inspired us during the month. So to be a part of that monthly highlight, you do have till the 24th of August. Sentiment stamp set, yes. Greetings of the season, Bev. There you go. I did not forget. I almost did, but I didn't. Thank you for being my third, fourth, and fifth brain. I love it. So I do hope to see your beautiful creations there. I will be back next Tuesday. I will post my Facebook Live. Not sure where we'll be going next Tuesday, but no doubt we will be playing with something Stampin' Up, because that is all the aim of the game. Yes, we do, Candy, we do. Just remember, you don't have to do a whole tizzy card. Keep it simple. Make a couple. You don't need to make 4. I just say a couple, which is 2. I say multiple. But even if you make one, please share it with us, because Candy made a very special one and we will see her card up very soon. So have an amazing weekend. I hope you get to do something crafty, and I will see you guys on Tuesday. Bye.